My name is Madison Derr, and I work in PCU. I feel like it provided me more insight on where I maybe wanted to work or what I was maybe focusing more towards, because when I first started I didn't necessarily know exactly where I wanted to work, and so I thought that it was nice to be able to go through all the different departments and know get a feel, I guess, for what you kind of lean more towards or what is the best fit for you. I have gained a lot of experience kind of even just between departments, working with each other, going back and forth during even on night shift. You get to work with a whole bunch of different people, so you get experience on your unit, but you also get experience kind of elsewhere if you get floated or just working together. You kind of see more of what each other do versus just yourself. I feel like the culture is super, super supportive. I mean, everybody wants you to do your best. Nobody wants you to fail. Everybody is always willing to lend a helping hand. Everybody is just so nice and it kind of feels super tight-knit. Everybody just is really supportive of you. Nobody ever makes you feel bad for asking any questions or anything. I think that I would just say do it. If you're thinking about it and you think that you want some experience before you just full on start as a nurse, I would go for it. I mean, I learned a lot. You have education days every week. You get to basically precept and just see all the different units and see what they all do. It kind of gives you a good perspective of, like I said, where you want to go into, and I think it's really beneficial if you don't necessarily know 100% what you would want to do yet. I think the whole residency program is a great learning experience, and you get a lot of good tips and you get to see how everybody works. So I think it's super beneficial for nurses to go through this. Honestly, I was really nervous when I first started the nurse residency program because I knew people from my class that came in, but I mean, everybody, once we kind of got to know each other, we are all still really good friends. It's nice to have other friends in other units. I think it's nice because you get to know those people, so it kind of helps you, if you have to give report or discuss things with them, it's easier on you and them because you have a familiar face no matter where you go. We go over pretty much anything, which still kind of helps too, because then you know kind of the resources where you have to pick and choose. We went over, the diabetes educator came in and talked to us. We had a peds person come in and talk to us about pediatrician. We talked to the nutritionists. We had a mental health person come in from UNK recently. That one was actually really cool. We ran through a lot of code blue scenarios, pretty much just anything. And it's nice because they ask you kind of what you would like to learn better, because sometimes I think different schools can teach you different things. And so I think that it's nice because you review it every week, and so you get to write down what you would like to learn versus just a general education day. So it's very personalized into whatever you think that you would like to learn more about, or if you're uncomfortable doing something, kind of walking through it. And like I said, I mean, everybody's super nice. They're always willing to kind of go over whatever you want to with them. So we still have an education day every month, and we kind of the way that we did in the residency program weekly, where it was weekly, now it's monthly. We kind of get to put in our opinions basically of what we would want to learn, and they kind of go through them, and the educators actually do a really phenomenal job in planning what you're learning about. They do really good at taking your feedback into consideration. We got to sit down with all of them. They're all super nice. I mean, it's nice because your senior leadership team, they're in charge of you. They're your bosses, but it's nice because you sit down and you talk with them, and you just realize that they're people too. We're all here for the same goal, and they take the time to get to know you, which I think is really cool and super nice.